Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to do a reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are brand new, welcome here. I hope you will stay. And if you decide to stay, please hit that subscribe button and the bell button so you'll know when I'm uploading. I do upload other readings other than the weekly readings, but today is water day. So it is the day that I do all the readings for the water signs. So if you're interested in staying, I hope you'll be in the comments and let me know. If you are someone who is the person who is always the ride or die, the one who is always clicking and viewing and being in the comments and the way that you love on this channel, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you. We're going to use the round cards this week. We do have the tea leaf oracle, and then we have the coffee cup oracle through from Amira. So let's figure out what's going on. We've already got some cards that have dropped out here. We'll just take those as they are. A whole pile of them turned over, so I don't think we'll take those, but I think I will reach in and get one more out of the middle. There we go. What do we got here? We've got the desk. It says, pay attention to your work. Why is that? Because a wish is about to be granted. Okay, so for somebody here, I think that you are about to get some sort of a promotion, or a job that you've wanted is going to show up for you here. Let's get a few of these. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Tell me about Scorpio. All right, we'll take them. Let's find out what's going on here. This one wanted to come out too. We'll leave it here. Listen to the cards today. So we do have sunrise. It says a new creative idea, a new venture, a fresh start. Look, I feel like you are really in line for some sort of a promotion or a raise or a new job or something like that. There's something new on the horizon that is, it's going to be a brand new day. When the sun rises, it's going to be a brand new day. We do have, the money path is here, right? The money path, the path with the money is waiting for you to go get it, for you to find it here. So I feel like whatever it is, whatever this new day is, it does indicate here that there is going to be money that is going to be had by you here. We do have someone you know is not dependable and insincere. So it could be somebody who I feel doesn't want to see you do well, doesn't want to see you get this new job or this new money thing or whatever it is that has to do with more money for you here. We do have January. This could be something you've been waiting on for a really long time, like since January of 2024. It could be a job that you've applied for or a position you've applied for or a business you wanted to open. Whatever it is, I feel that the ball began rolling back in January, and I feel like it's about to pay out for you here. We do have the pale, time to get out of a situation. So it might be time to leave a job and go to a new job. We do have the basket. It says recognition, reward for merit. Somebody, again, I think somebody is hiring you. That's what it feels like here. We do have angels, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So I want to say, make sure that your energies are balanced, your feminine and your masculine energies. All humans have it, right? People, plants, animals, we all have feminine and masculine energy. And wherever it falls, mostly masculine or mostly feminine, decides on where we are in our life. So I feel like you really need to get into prayer, meditation, whatever it is. I feel like you need to get your balance, because I think things are about to go really good, like sideways in a really good way. So we do have acceptance and eccentric. I feel like you have decided that you stick out. Look, the moose is not small. I feel like that you stick out wherever you go. I want to say you're like a sore thumb. So either you're really eccentric, or people, like when you walk in the room, you take up the energy in a room. People know that you're there, I want to say, because when a moose arrives, like, you know that the moose is there. I remember being in my 20s or 30s, I think it was, and we were on the highway going to someone's house. It was in the country, an hour away from the main city, and the person that was driving slowed down. I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, don't you see? Don't you see those in the ditch? And when that moose came up, that moose was like shoulders. Their shoulders were even with the top of our car. It was just massive. We do have envy and protection. There is somebody in your midst here who I think is not going to be happy for the way that you move forward here in this new sunrise, in this new life. It's somebody who's not very dependable. And because they're not very dependable, I feel like they are not really thriving in their lives, and they're looking at you with envy. But I want to say again, protection from the angel. You do have protection. We do have challenges and achievements. So it might have been a challenge to get to this place. To get to this place where something is about to pay out really well for you, whether it's in happiness, pentacles, money, a new job, take it as it resonates. We do have the horse, freedom and action. It could be a business. You could be, or maybe you're ending up getting some sort of a promotion that's going to allow you to travel and have some sort of an account with the company, like a company credit card, company car. Like it feels like it's a really big deal. And so I feel like that follows along, right? It says here, relocation and home. You might be relocating for this job, slowness and protection. So I want to say, take your time. Let it come to you. I don't think there's anything that you have to do right now. I feel like you've been waiting a while though, so possibly since January. It feels like you have been waiting a while for this, but I feel like it's about to show up for you. It's going to be a new day. There are people around you who are not going to be happy though, because that's why I think it's happening in the workplace. Because, whenever there's, a job to be had in a large corporation, and maybe it is like the vice president, or maybe it's like a really posh sort of promotion that is going to give you a lot more money, a lot more freedom than the other people who were hoping they would get the job. That's what it feels like. But you are having some sort of an achievement. It's an achievement that's been very challenging to get there. It's been very slow to get there. Look, I'm just going to say protection, protection, protection. There's no way you're not getting this. All three cards are talking about protection. So I feel like I feel like you are going to be moving though. I feel like you're going to be moving to like a bigger house, or you're leaving somewhere to go somewhere else. It's like a bigger house, a bigger place that you're moving to, and it's probably closer to work maybe, or maybe in another state or province or country. Oh, things are changing here, my friend. You got to leave the place you're at because things are changing. So this might be a brand new job for some of you. Or you're beginning a business. Something here is transforming and you're walking away. You've decided you can't settle for wherever you are. And I think we are talking about your livelihood, your pentacle life. We do have the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is the internal struggle, right? And I think we saw an internal struggle here. Time to get out of a situation, which is the 8 of Cups. You're getting rewarded on your merits. No, I don't think we see an internal struggle here in the oracles. But it does feel like there is one with the 5 of Wands. I feel like there was a lot of competition for this. Like maybe you put in your hat in the ring and said, I probably won't get it, but I'm just going to try anyway because, it's going to give me a $10,000 raise, a company car, a company credit card. I'm going to live, in a company home. Like they're going to buy me a new house or relocate me. I feel like you put your hat in the ring and I don't know that you expected it because it comes up really quickly like this here. It's a transformation of your life. Like your whole life transforms here. We do have the Emperor. You become the big cheese, Scorpio. You become the big cheese. You're the Emperor. You are the one who is going to be the president, the vice president, the CEO, the CFO, whatever it is. The Emperor is also the money manager, right? Brings their own stability. They move in ways that other people are too afraid to move. And I feel like this tells me that you are really bossed up, that you are about to take on a position that overlooks like a region or overlooks empires, right? You're the Emperor. So maybe kingdoms. You're overlooking kingdoms, like different businesses. We do have the Ace of Wands. I don't read this deck in the reverse. We do have the Ace of Wands here. It's exciting. It's a brand new, exciting path, my friend. And it is a total and complete transformation in your life. And we do have the Star. You hoped it. Look, it's your wish fulfillment. You've been wanting this. You've been wishing for this. And I feel like it's here. I feel like you've had hope. You put your hat in the ring. You've had hope that you are going to get victory. 5 and 1 is 6, and here it comes. I feel like this is a very new, exciting, creative way in your life, and it's because you've done all the hard work here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. It's because you've worked on yourself. It's self-mastery, which brings you to the Emperor. You don't get to be the Emperor just because you're an Aries. That's not the way it works. You don't get to be the Emperor. In fact, you don't even have to be an Aries to be the Emperor. The Emperor is also all the kings, right? The King of Cups, Wands, Pentacles, and Swords. So you've learned a lot. You've grown from here. And it feels like you have put in a lot of hard work, not only on yourself in self-mastery here, but I think you've put a lot of hard work in on period, because it looks to me like you're the subject matter expert, and that's why you are going to be getting this this new upgrade in life here, because that's what everything is pointing to. For some of you, you might have to wait till January. I'm just saying, we're only in March. Maybe you'll wait till January, but I feel like it's something that began, like either the idea began or you put your hat in the ring in January, something like that, and it's about to pay off big time for you. Tell me about the Emperor, please. I feel like you're walking away from another job or another city, province, state, maybe even a country, in order to, like, this is a big, huge transformation. Things are never going to be as they were. We do have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. It's the two wands, right? It's about taking a chance, taking a risk. It's about going out and finding your path, taking on the adventure, not being scared to take on the adventure here. And I think that the place that you were getting breadcrumbed. I want to say that they weren't paying you what you were worth. They didn't give you what you wanted. And I think that you knew that. But I think that also that you were a person who was playing under the surface. I'm going to say that you were probably the Emperor all along. And now all of a sudden you're stepping out as the Emperor. Now you believe that you are the Emperor here. We do have the Seven of Cups. So it does feel like it is a little bit overwhelming for you. All of these changes will be overwhelming. I feel like there is confusion, overwhelm. It's like you need to pull out of this, and it feels like it's a place where you've been for a while because you've accumulated 8 cups there. Maybe you've been there for 8 years, 8 months, right? It feels like you've been there for a really long time. Things are about to get really exciting, but very overwhelming for you. Very overwhelming, very confusing. I feel like you're going to be the person, it feels like with this Six of Pentacles here, it feels like you're going to be the person who decides who gets paid, what they get paid for, how much they get paid. That's what it feels like. Like you're the person who's making all the decisions from the top down here. Tell me about the Death card here. So we do have Scorpio energy here, right? That's you. Transformation is you. We do have Aries energy here. Of course, all the kings. But we do have Aquarius energy here as well. I feel like they're hiring you because you are probably the smartest person for the job, right? You're the king. You're the King of Swords, who is Aquarius. This is Aquarius energy as well. We've got the Ace of Wands. You could have Aquarius energy. You don't have to, but I feel like you're smarty pants is what I think, Scorpio. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So it feels like you immediately go inward. It's like you immediately go inward and start checking your worth, right? It's like you're checking on yourself as the Emperor. And when the Queen of Pentacles goes in the reverse, it's because they're checking on themselves, making sure I have enough for me, making sure that I am stable and grounded and all of that. So it does feel to me like everything is sort of up in the air. I want to say that you're going to be getting you're going to be relocating and getting a new home. And it feels like you have the freedom to do whatever you want now. That this was a challenge to get here, but now it's an achievement. And there's going to be people on the outside looking in that say that Scorpio does not deserve it. This is a new beginning here. I think that you decide this transformation is exactly what the doctor ordered. You're ready for it. You're ready to put in the energy that's needed in order to let everyone see that you are the Emperor. It really is beautiful. I really feel like it's beautiful because I feel like I'm speaking to someone who who was working really hard, who knew that they could get it, who was trying to get to the top of the mountain. It feels like this has been a very long and arduous journey to get to the Emperor energy, to get people to respect you for what you do, to get people to look at you as someone who's in charge and is stable and has the answers and is leading a group of people towards success. I feel like it's really a beautiful story of someone who maybe didn't quite believe in themselves at first. Maybe you were stuck in this old place here and didn't really see that you were the Emperor, but once you started to believe it, once you had the transformation and you began to believe it, that's when things started moving. And that's what it means to actually know that something is there looking at you in the face, but until you recognize it, it's not happening. You don't see it. So I think that maybe I'm talking to someone who is a hard worker, always the Emperor, always trying to give, be generous, be charitable. I feel like you have always been the Emperor, but you needed to see it. And now that you do, things are moving forward here. Tell me about the Star. We do have the Knight of Swords. You're free to say what you want. And that's your wish fulfillment. I feel like you're free to say what you want, go where you want. I feel like you are like the top dog here, the big cheese. We have Justice and we have the Two of Wands. I love it. Look at that. You may even just meet somebody new. This could be new love, but I think what the new love is this. I think that the new love is this. I don't think it's actually a person. I feel like it's like a new, beautiful path to like buying a new home, right? We do have here relocation and home. It's like buying a new home. Now, you're kind of in love with your life the way it is. That's what it feels like. Something here is changing your life. It's the Ace of Pentacles with the Sun. Look at that. I feel like you are about to make some really big bucks and you've been so patient, my friend. Patiently planning and waiting, looking at it, going back. Is it really worth it? I'm putting in a lot of time. Is it really worth it? Well, it's about to pay off. Whatever it is about to pay off, my friend. And it's going to bring happiness to your family here. So it does feel like there is something here. Yep, there it is. Oh, look, we could end up having some love in the future. I'm just going to say I like to look at the bottom of the deck. It feels like with this new home, you might be meeting an Empress. Look, this person could end up being your neighbor. It feels like you meet the Empress and you are holding back, I feel. But I feel like this person could end up being your neighbor. We do have the Emperor and the Empress here now. So you could end up meeting a love interest who is exactly on your level, someone who's an executive, someone who has a lot of responsibility, carries a lot of responsibility, but carries it off as though it's just nothing here. I think you go from the Five of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. You go from not having a love interest, not even looking for it, being disconnected from it, to boom. There's somebody here in your energy field here that you have a lot of that you notice because they're very attractive or they bring a lot of very desirable energy. It's been a very long time since you were even interested enough to take a look at somebody. I feel like you're going to have a new beginning here, and I feel like you are meeting someone on your level, but I want to say that the Empress has been calling you in. The Empress has been manifesting somebody, a stable home, someone she could love on, dote on, have children with, have a family with. I feel like this is a whole lot more than what we see right here, but I feel like the most exciting part of it is whatever you've been waiting for, my friend, is here. Whatever the wish fulfillment is, whether it is love or whether it is this new job that's coming up, you're about to get whatever it is that you want with the Star here. We do have the Daughter of Swords. I feel like it's because you've decided to be the student of life. You decided that you were just going to sit down, shut up, and learn it. You're going to put your nose to the grindstone. And this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is really paramount, I think. You go inward and you're like, I need to work on myself. I need to work on my finances. I need to work on my stability. And I feel like you just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, manifesting it until it showed up. I love this reading for you. Look, Death card showed up twice. There's a whole lot of stuff going on here. There's transformations out the wazoo. We do have the end of something. You have reached this milestone, my friend. You've reached this milestone, the World card. You've reached you've had this achievement here. the oracles told us, right? It says challenges and achievement. And if you're the person who's been through a lot of challenges, I feel like you are about to come full circle here. You're about to reach some sort of a milestone, and it's because you chose to transform. You allowed the transformation. Good for you. Just gonna do one of these. Good job. I'm gonna go for now. Thanks for being here, Scorpio, and I will be back because I'm always back. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.